Hi, in this episode of Redneck 101, we're talking about why I don't own fiberglass boats. My boat is central to my fishing adventures, and it gets used 90% of the time in my 50 to 100 annual fishing trips. But fishing that much on a limited budget means boat ownership can't mean that I break out another $1,000 every time something goes wrong. My entire fishing budget is only $50 to $100 per trip, including all my annual and maintenance costs, insurance, bait, gear, fuel, and honest amortized costs of the tow vehicle, which come out to be between 50 cents and $1 a mile if I compute them carefully. Once you do the math on boat ownership, the real costs scale more closely with the weight or the horsepower of the boat than with the length. Over a decade of ownership, a 3,000-pound boat will likely have a total ownership cost 6 times more than a 500-pound boat.
There is a Redeemer, Jesus, God's own Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, Holy One.
A boat with a 200 horsepower motor will probably have total ownership costs close to 5 times as much as 40 horsepower. At a given length, fiberglass boats simply weigh a lot more than bare bones aluminum boats that can handle the same water. So in addition to the greater upkeep of the fiberglass itself, you've got the additional fuel burn, insurance costs, and maintenance expenses associated with the larger weight and horsepower. And when I've looked at it, I need a different class of tow vehicle to handle a total towing weight of twice as much or more. Fiberglass boats also don't do as well as my aluminum boat when stored outside in the elements. And what would all that extra cash really buy me? A bit more comfort on the water at higher speeds, maybe a bit more comfort fishing on the rougher days, maybe some weekends when I could fish the preferred water rather than staying at home or fishing more protected water. Status, pride. I also like that I have no worries when my aluminum boat approaches the courtesy dock or another obstruction. I encourage my guests not to worry about the bump and keep their hands inside the boat. I'm not worried about the gel coat, but I'm worried about their hands and arms if they get smacked trying to soften the blow to my fiberglass, and then they might sue me. Aluminum is a beautiful thing. Let it bonk. Let it go smack. Sure, it might leave a mark, but it won't hurt the functioning of the boat.
There is room at the altar. There is room at the pew. There is room at the table, a place for me and for you. It's not about being someone else. There's healing in being true. But there is room at the cross.